BLACKPINK's Jennie accused of lazy dancing. But what about women's rights? And why is aespa's Winter receiving hate? Hee Jin Not Guilty, and so much more in today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. And we have a new bow color unlocked today. I got my haircut. I'm trying not to absolutely lose it. Let me know in the comments if haircuts are actually the worst thing you could ever put yourself through, and yet you put yourself through it regardless, thinking maybe this time you won't get an existential crisis from it. But no. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So BLACKPINK's Jennie has been accused of lazy dancing, and this comes from a super viral clip of her during BLACKPINK's concert where she's just dancing to the song as normally and then all of a sudden stops. So interestingly, if we go to the original tweet, it has been taken down due to a legal demand. I'm not sure how that works. One, I'm not sure who sent the legal demand. Two, I don't know if it's because of the I doubt it would be for the audio, right? Maybe the person who originally took the fan cam is trying to get it taken down. I really don't know how that works, but I thought that was really interesting. Last time I had checked before it got taken down, it had like 30 million views, almost there, 26.9 million views. But this led to a lot of people accusing Jennie of being a lazy dancer, saying that she's taking a rest on stage, that she just doesn't want to be there. Now, of course, fans came to her defense, people bringing up other angles to the performance, saying that she's actually fixing her in-ear monitor. Hey, so as someone who's actually at the concert, this was taken out of context to purposely make Jennie look bad. As you can see in my video, she is dancing just fine before she has to stop to adjust her mic pack, and then she continues on dancing for the full song once it's fixed. So this was in response to the viral tweet that has been taken down due to a legal demand. So you can see she was dancing originally, she stops, she's playing with her in-ear monitor, and then she continues dancing after this. So here you can see, like, it looks like it's what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say the word finicky. That's not the word. That's not the right word. Intricate? I don't know. Like, you're like really needing to do precise movements. Since some people are using this clip to criticize Jennie, here's the context. Her in-ear monitor slipped out mid-performance. She stayed professional, quickly held it in place, and fixed it before her solo part began. Jennie will never be the lazy performer y'all want her to be. Only in K-pop can stopping for a second to adjust your in-ear monitor, the very tool that allows you to sing live, be twisted into laziness. It just proves how little they understand about professionalism. They clearly have no idea what it takes to perform live and will find any excuse to hate. And this person provided examples of other artists like also having to stop or having issues with their in-ear monitors. Okay, obviously I'm saying in-ear monitor, but it does seem like it's a mic pack, but I don't know, like it's connected, right? I keep using the same word, I'm sorry. For example, here Taylor Swift, you see she's trying to play with her in-ear monitor. Beyonce having issues with her in-ear monitor as well. This performance where it seems Nicki Minaj couldn't hear herself. Ariana not being able to hear herself either. Celine Dion.
1, 2, 3 to check my ears, I got 2 meters for you.
I mean, needless to say, mistakes happen on stage. Naturally, stuff can happen to the technology as well. However, even with this new angle, some people were still calling her unprofessional. So a lot of people acknowledging that, yes, she must have had a problem with her in-ear monitor, fair enough, but the way she handled it was quote unquote unprofessional because she just stopped dancing. People pointing to other idols who have had issues with their in-ear monitors and continued dancing. Now, I have a lot of thoughts on that. I hope I remember by the end to share them with you, but even Rosé looked at her confused. Many idols have had this issue and were able to fix it while dancing harder choreography. I mean, I wouldn't call her lazy for this, but maybe just a bit unprofessional. Even trainees handle these types of malfunctions better. If the auto stops working, you don't just stop the choreo and stand still. Okay guys, come on though. I've seen rookie idols handle this better. I don't think people can just label this as lazy, but I do believe this was unprofessional. You don't just stop dancing, it can throw the whole group off just as it distracted Rosé. As a carrot and seeing how the guys acted when all their in-ears stopped working, come on, you have to laugh at this is just unprofessional. Basically, people have started to expect stuff like this from Jennie and BP as a whole after last year's mess, tour. I've never seen an idol stop mid-performance to fix their mic though. They usually keep dancing so the sync isn't interrupted and fix mics mid-movement. You can tell it caught Rosé off guard too. Which on that note of Rosé, she's going viral for her reaction to Jennie stopping performing. This is killing me. Like, I'm sorry, this is so funny, IDJF. This whole interaction is frying me. And Rosé is just like, oh, what's going on? But Jennie like looks back at her and is like, it's okay. Okay, someone brought up Jihyo having to fix her mic mid-performance and she still continues on dancing. So like, I get what you're trying to say, but like that's not the same issue. Like if her mic fell off, like, I mean, she's having a handheld mic, it's different. But like if she had a head mic and it fell off, like that's a different situation, isn't it? Like if you need to play with like knobs and stuff, I feel like that's different. I don't know. And I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of people bringing up instances where like a mic pack falls off. I feel like that's different too. Like you just hold the mic pack. I feel like at a 3-hour concert or however long it is, the vibes are a little different. I mean, we literally went through a compilation of other artists just literally stopping in the middle of the stage, and you know, Celine Dion even having someone come help her out. Like, I'm gonna be honest, and this is my opinion, I don't see it as that big of a deal. Like if you're at maybe an award show performance, like, and you're just performing one song, of course you might want to make it perfect, but in the span of like a 3-hour concert, I just don't personally see it as a huge big deal. I mean, honestly, the first time I saw this, I thought she was like making fun of the lazy dancing accusations. Like I thought she just stopped as like a joke on stage, but then you see she's trying to fix something. And I always say this, like if you want to enjoy a live performance, you have to be okay with mistakes. You have to be okay with voice cracks. You can't enjoy live performances and go around calling anyone who has a voice crack unprofessional, or anyone who makes a mistake in choreography, anyone who like stops to fix something unprofessional. I mean, like you literally can. It's your right to do so, but like to enjoy live performances is to enjoy imperfections that come along with it. Like that's my major criticism towards K-pop fans. Like you really want perfectly synchronized robots. Like if one thing goes off track, it's not okay for you. I hate to break it to you, that's not live. And I'm not gonna lie, that's a hard lesson to understand. And I get it, but I mean, of course, let me know what you think, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, because that's actually not the only thing Jennie is going viral for. She's also going viral for showing off. So while like Jennie was playing, she showed off her bra that has Jennie written all over it. At least that's what some people think she's trying to show off. I don't know if she's just, you know, opening her shirt to show what she wants to show, or if she's trying to show the shirt underneath. I don't know, but she went viral for that as well, which sparked a lot of conversations about women's rights. Kwon B got brought into the conversation as well, who is of course dubbed the water bomb queen, who went viral for, I need to be so careful because Kwon B has gotten me in trouble before, so I'm treading lightly, okay? Now, honestly, there was a lot of positive reactions to what she did. You know, people really enjoying the fun nature of the moment. But then, of course, Kwon B was brought into it. So the sentiment that a lot of people had was, wow, like the reaction to Jennie is actually quite good. A lot of people are calling her cute. So why is Jennie being called cute? And Kwon B received a lot of hate for her water bomb performance. But then criticism did flood in. Lisa's dancing too. Idol concerts are supposed to be fun even for kids to enjoy. I think this is harmful to children. If kids see that kind of stuff, they'll think showing your chest and shaking your butt is what's cool and hip. Sigh. I thought BLACKPINK were cool women who went off and did their own amazing things and then came back together, but why are they doing this? Quote tweet section is a mess. Everyone's getting hit with backlash, lost all sense of shame, and it's full of people who don't give a damn about women's rights. I mean, why does someone who doesn't need to do this keep doing it? It's genuinely harmful. Same with Kwon B. Why are Jennie and others actively lowering the bar for women's rights? These are people who can easily put on amazing performances without doing this kind of stuff. But then we have some rebuttals. If something like this can make women's rights disappear, then those rights were never there to begin with, and it's not like Jennie is the only woman in the world, lol. The goal wasn't to flash stuff. A brand specifically made that bikini with "like Jennie" written on it just for her, and she was just showing it off. It's already on Instagram, fans already saw it, people are overreacting to this. But of course, let me know your thoughts on that, though this does bring us to a mini story in between. With aespa's Winter, there was a post made about this outfit that she wore because she's wearing a leather bra. Someone accused her of exhibitionism. Does Winter have some kind of exhibitionism? This is seriously over the top. Now, the majority of people came to her defense as well, with a lot of comments basically saying they're going to get sued, that they're just nothing but a bunch of trolls posting about this at like 5 in the morning. I just thought that was interesting, you know, setting women's rights back and, you know, even exhibitionism. But let's move on. Do you guys remember the ridiculous dating rumors between BTS's Jungkook and aespa's Winter? To recapitulate the evidence, quote unquote, apparently they use like the same brand of in-ear monitor. Though someone in the comments pointed out that there's like one major brand of in-ear monitor in Korea, apparently, that they both wore a similar hat, and that they both apparently worked out in the same gym once. But from there, it seemed like Jungkook opened an Instagram account and the username was MNI Chung, which a lot of people associated with Winter because her real name is not Winter, but it's Minjong. So wait, no, I don't get it actually, because if her name's Minjong, where'd the I come? Well, where's the I? Because Min Jungkook? Jungkook, Minjung. Okay, no. I get it now. But I was confused for a minute there. Fans, however, are saying that M&I stands for my name is. Wait, why did he open a new Instagram account? Apparently the old username was I'm Jungkook, and people were like, oh my god, Winter's username is I'm Winter. I digress. This is just quote unquote evidence that fans are finding. But it seems that Winter's been receiving a lot of hate on her social media now, with people putting vomit emojis. This comment is sending me just like the last thing saying stop dating. So a lot of people were asking for fans to write nice comments to, you know, counteract the mean comments. And looking at her most recent post, there's a lot of hearts. But it's just so wild. Like that one comment, aren't you embarrassed? Stop dating. Very interesting. Okay, guys, Hee Jin was found not guilty for occupational breach of trust charges. Last year, Hee Jin was reported by HYBE on charges of occupational breach of trust, but prosecution determined that there was no suspicion of a crime. So Hee Jin's representative basically said, last April, HYBE filed a criminal complaint against former CEO Hee Jin on charges of occupational breach of trust. After more than a year of police investigation, it has been determined that there was no illegality on the part of former CEO Hee Jin regarding these charges. Today, July 15th, we inform you that the police have decided not to refer both cases reported by HYBE to the prosecution, concluding that there is no suspicion of a crime. HYBE, however, are not in agreement with this, and they will be filing an objection. So this is their statement. Regarding the occupational breach of trust case that HYBE filed last year against former CEO Hee Jin and others, which was decided not to be forwarded to prosecution, our company plans to immediately file an objection with the prosecution today. So they go on to claim that there are new developments, such as the New Jeans member declaring the termination of their contracts. We all know about that. In addition, numerous new pieces of evidence have been submitted and related to court proceedings, and based on these, the court has taken a very serious view of former CEO Hee Jin's actions. The appellate court handling the injunction, Seoul High Court, determined that Hee Jin is in a position of intentionally destroying the integrated structure that was the premise of the exclusive contract. Accordingly, we intend to contest the non-indictment decision through the objection process. So then regarding, the breach of trust charge, the investigative authorities have decided not to forward to the prosecution, finding no charges. The authorities determined that HYBE's claims are not easily regarded as false, do not appear to have been made with the intent to slander as they concern public interest, and that the Kakao Talk conversations were obtained through legitimate authority during the audit process. Additionally, we would like to inform you that the indiscriminate complaints and accusations filed by Hee Jin and her associates against HYBE and its affiliates, executives, and employees have also resulted in decisions of not being forwarded to the prosecution. So they outline the case in which Hee Jin accused Belief Labs management and creative directors of defamation and false accusation. The case in which Team Bunnies accused Belief Labs management of violating the Information and Communications Network Utilization and Information Protection, etc., defamation. The case in which Shin Woo-seok, CEO of Dolphiners, accused the current management of Adore of violating the Information and Communications Network Utilization and Information Protection, etc., defamation. All these cases have either not been forwarded to the prosecution or dismissed, thank you. So it seems that after she was found not guilty of those charges, she posted this song to her Instagram. And the song has lyrics like, you see beyond the clouds, living so joyfully, no one will hold you long, your world is always bright and free. So people were just discussing that. And from my perspective, of course, I can't speak for the whole internet, but it's interesting that I'm seeing a bit of a shift in public opinion. I feel like there's a lot of, oh, we don't like Hee Jin. Oh, actually, we like Hee Jin. No, we don't like her anymore again. And now I feel like there's a lot of people kind of coming to her side again. Now, of course, this is nowhere near the end of anything, but let me know your thoughts. Has your mind changed about anything? Do you still feel the same? Let me know. Let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently and are quick news. This fan is receiving so much backlash for what she decided to wear at a fan sign. I'm not even sure if I can show it, but she's basically wearing what looks like underwear and like, oh my god, I'll show you a little bit of it. Bruno Mars performed APT with Rosé at one of BLACKPINK's concerts, and he jokingly said, almost out of debt, baby. Appreciate you, Rosé. Fans are talking about All Day Project's skinship, like almost shocked at seeing these interactions. Because between like boy groups and girl groups, you definitely don't see this very often, if at all. So people were just saying that it's refreshing. aespa are going to have a September comeback. Triple A's Alfie are going on tour in North America, and Pentagon's Hui has left Cube Entertainment. Today's K-pop song of the day is Game Boy by Cat's Eye. Now, I really can't play music anymore. I tried to share with you guys in the last video or a couple videos ago the K-pop song of the day, which is This Love by Hee Jin, and I got a copyright claim, and I was like, they were gonna share revenue with my video. My entire video revenue was going to be shared for sharing like 3 seconds of her freaking song. I was like, oh no, so you're not gonna share revenue with a video I worked on because I played 3 seconds of your song, trying to promote your song, by the way. And you know what, not that I'm saying I have the right to play whatever I want. No, you want your copyright, take it. I'll just take it out of my video, fair enough. But all that to say, we're not gonna be playing snippets of Game Boy. It's just so addictive. And like the part, you know which part, Game Boy, like the way that they like move, and that is so addictive. I really like this song, but we're not doing that again. We need to talk about the recent allegations made against me. The allegations being that I'm a TXT auntie. I'm gonna need Moas to calm down. I feel like for one, it's insulting to me because obviously if you're actually a Moa, you should know Pongyu has a parrot, an Amazon parrot. Like that just shows how much you don't know TXT and you don't know me. Like you don't know what I stand for as a person if you think I'm gonna hate on a group with a member who has a parrot. Number one. Number two, what in God's earth? I'm getting comment after comment like saying that I'm deleting comments about TXT, how immature it is for me. What? Why would I do that? And take a step back. Granted, I think it's one person who made multiple accounts trying to talk about this because there's no way it's serious. There's no way this is like a real thing people are upset about, thinking that I'm deleting comments specifically about TXT. Number one, you guys are spamming. I hate to break it to you. Some of you are saying, oh, we're not even spam. You guys are spamming. Say you're not spamming when you're literally spamming, and then saying that I hate TXT because I didn't talk about a concept trailer. Where's the reaction? This is a news channel. What reaction are you talking about? When have I ever uploaded a reaction video? Okay, not even for a music video. TXT haven't even come back yet, by the way. A concept trailer. You... Like, you're coming here for K-pop news and you just want me to be like, oh, by the way, TXT released a concept trailer and we're going to react to it. We're going to share revenue with Hybe just so you can see me look at a concept trailer like this because this is how I react to things. Unless goddamn Toto shows up, that's all it's going to be. So yeah, I was just so surprised in my last video to be, number one, accused of deleting comments. It's not true. If I even have the chance to read specific comments, I will only delete comments if they're like actually horrendous. But if you're spamming, YouTube takes care of that. You know, some comments get like sucked into nothing because like maybe you'll put like a dot in the wrong space and then it makes like as if it's like a link. So if you post links, that also gets like deleted by YouTube. Like I go into held for review comments and I don't even see the comments that you guys are talking about. I'm not stupid. I really do think, and I know this is my theory, it's just one TXT fan who made 18 different accounts to like their own comments to get me to talk about TXT. So here's the promotion for the comeback, guys. That hasn't happened yet. It's not even out yet. And it's like you get accused of something enough, you're like, okay, maybe I'm the issue. But like, come on, really? TXT? Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely groundless. I know what that one singular individual with their 18 accounts is trying to do, trying to spread that I'm a TXT auntie. And I know you're doing it jokingly to promote their comeback, but this is K-pop. Like that's a serious accusation. But that's where we'll end our comment response section, which again, one person making their 18 accounts. Don't think I don't know. I see you. But yeah, I reckon that is basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. And thank you to everyone worried about my whole landlord situation. Honestly, she has tried contacting people around us, such as the neighbor. Like she threatened, like, do you really want me to bring the neighbor into this? I'm like, what the hell kind of threat is that, by the way? Like emailing people, texting people about us, asking about us too. But she's been awfully quiet. So I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I intend to pay my rent the right amount lawfully and on time. So if there's a problem with that, so there's that. I mean, the lesson in all of this and that I really want to drive home is know your rights. And some is terrible. Like in some places, landlords can absolutely just screw you over so bad. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that you guys experience similar things or experience worse things. Like, so sending you guys so much love. Thank you for all the love. People like even checking up on the landlord situation. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Additionally, we'd like to inform you that the indiscriminate... Huh.